is our 4th year here in Vila do Conde. It's just great to have all these people around here from 5 corners of the world joining us in to have the first ever and showing the power of this sport and how it's spreading all over the world. We normally say that this is our way of giving back to the sport in Portugal and specifically in Vila do Conde. So organizing such a big event here, bringing our friends over, welcoming them in our backyard, as we call it, it's a great opportunity for the brand just to give back to the sport.
For the last couple of months, although we've had lots of other things going on, most of us, including myself, would have kept ourselves focused on this race, which is the ICF World Champs, basically the first race to be a once-off race and crown an official world champion.
This is my 3rd time, and the last 2 times I've been here, it's been cranking downwind. And in my preparations for this race, I was doing downwinds as many as I could.
We're dealing with Mother Nature, we're in a very open environment. We train in everything at home. It just means that tactically we're going to race a bit different. It is a passion, and especially this being the inaugural World Championships, it's just one race not to be missed.
It's going to be a great show, a great race, so stay with us.
We've had some live streams before and live feeds, but that's just sort of a running commentary, and now to actually put some pictures to it, I think it'll blow everyone's minds that a sport where it's usually you see them paddle off the beach and you don't see the competitors return for an hour and a half, 2 hours later, but to actually watch the whole event will be fantastic.
It's going to be a bun fight in the start, which looks good. Looks good for the wrestlers. I mean, Grant, some of those heavy sumos, they're going to be in there.
So I think we're going to be out there. It's going to be a bit different, a bit challenging, but yeah, it's definitely going to be a hot pace to the first turning can where there's a hot spot.
As you can see, we lined up best paddlers in the world. I don't think I've seen so many paddlers in my life before in one place. It's pretty awesome. I think it's anyone's race. There's probably 10 guys that could take the world title.
Round 1.
Yeah, the Europeans, for one, with the flatter conditions that we've got, they are going to be a stronger force come race days. They're a lot more suited to it, a very deep flat water background. So
it will be a hard thing to beat the Australian and the South Africa guys. There are a lot of guys who are really fast, really good and really strong. But I will give my best.
My point of view, yes, you'd like to see the Australians dominate, as always, but you never know, it is going to be really close. I think you've got guys like Sean Rice, Hank, Jasper, they're ready to go, and you've got some good Aussies. We've had a few local races at home leading into this, but we come here prepared, ready to race.
So we are here at the first ever World Champs. First time that the first man crossed the line is going to call himself the first ever World Champion. Nobody will ever take that title away from them, and for sure you don't want to lose that.
this is the real deal. This is the ICF official World Championships, the first World Championships that's official. So yeah, I think it's there's a lot of pride on, you know, a lot of pride of saying you were the first official world champion of surf paddling. It puts a lot more on the race. You know, we normally race for pride and glory and a certain amount of prize money, but this is really, to call yourself a world champion in any sport is, I think, a huge achievement. And at the moment, surf ski, it's the biggest achievement you can achieve in surf ski paddling and ocean racing.